Let's play 20 questions. As we near the end of our show, we take time to play a game. One person thinks of a game that has been released on Nintendo hardware, and the other must guess it in 20 questions or less. Last week's and all the other weeks are up, so you can go listen to previous ones. We won't spoil those for you now, so be sure to check those out. Leave suggestions for games down in the comments below, and we'll try to guess this one, try to guess this one before we say it. And share with your friends so they can play too. And maybe you can see if you got it on question 5 and they got it on question 10. And you can be like, hey, you're a stupid idiot because you didn't guess it before I did. If you're listening to the snippet, you can listen to the whole show on youtube.com/Koppai Gaming, or you can listen to the whole show on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, and more by searching for Koppai Podcast. Zach?
If you get this one, I will praise you.
Oh, crap. Last week we had a pretty bit of an obscure one from the 90s. So
I was able to get it though.
Yeah, you did get it.
And it's a game that we have both played, so it's not too challenging. But I feel like, I don't know, this is kind of one that I pulled one out that I was like, you know what? I haven't thought about this game for a bit, so let's see if Kaz can get it in his mind.
I guarantee you I will.
Guaranteed, huh? Alright, let's see.
Was this game released after January 1st, 2000?
Yes, it was. This game was released after January 1st.
Was this game released after January 1st, 2010?
No.
Oh, crap. 21st century game, 20,000s game,
yes.
Or 2000s game, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Does your character wear a hat?
Does your character wear a hat? No.
Alright, that was a little shout out to Justin Davis from IGN, aka Milk Cat. We played Elder Scrolls Online with him quite a bit. So yeah, he always asks that. Alright, so you said no, your character does not wear a hat.
There's no hat being worn.
If you even have a character or whatever. Okay, so, yeah, no hats involved though on top of your character's head.
No hats, no.
Was this game, alright, so 2000s, we have the end of the N64, we have the start of the GameCube, and we have the Wii. And it had to be released on Nintendo hardware, so let's see if we can narrow it down by platform. Was this game released... Do I want to ask if it was exclusive, though, or do I just want to see if it was even on the Wii? Was this game released exclusively on Nintendo hardware?
Yes, it was.
Okay, good. Was this game released on the Nintendo Wii?
No.
GameCube?
Actually, wait, for the Wii question, GameCube, no.
For the Wii? Oh, what?
Let me see here. Let me double check this.
How do you not know if it's released on the Wii or not?
Excuse me, everyone. Let me see here. No, it was not. No.
So no Wii, no GameCube. All right, maybe I messed up and I was thinking home consoles. Maybe it's handheld though. Was 3D? Oh crap! When did 3DS come out though? That was like 2012 or something. So it could be DS. Was this released on the Nintendo DS?
No, it wasn't released on the Nintendo DS.
What does that mean? So it could play on the DS, meaning it could. It's probably. Is this a Game Boy Advance game?
Yes.
Okay.
That was question 8.
Okay, well, that's not bad. We've done quite a bit. Your character doesn't wear a hat, and it's on the Game Boy Advance.
Yes.
I don't know what else we could go with. So, and we both played it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember much of the Game Boy Advance era, so this is gonna be bad. And it's probably, it sounds like a little bit more of an obscure title based on just your tone, but you could just be doing that to throw me off. I gotta go by franchise now. What Zelda games were on the Game Boy Advance? Seasons and Ages was on Game Boy Color. Minish Cap was on Game Boy Advance. I've played a little bit of it, but I don't think you've played like any of it. I guess maybe it could be, but I don't know if I want to burn a question on Zelda, because I think that would be the only game that would be Zelda, unless I'm thinking of anything else. Other franchises, There was no Star Fox games. There was no... I think there's maybe a few Kirby games. Quite a few Mario, but your character has to wear a hat. So it can't be any Mario games.
Yep.
There was like Animal
Zelda
Crossing.
also, or Link wears a hat.
Oh, that's true. Thanks for that hint.
Yeah.
So yeah, Link wears a hat. And then you have like Animal Crossing was on the GameCube, but you could hook it up to your Game Boy Advance, and there's like pixel games on there, which is always weird. But so that can't be it. Kirby doesn't wear a hat, so I could ask if it was Kirby, but I don't want to quite yet. Pokemon, your character in Ruby and Sapphire wears a hat, so can't be Ruby and Sapphire. Was there an Emerald is the same thing, and then there was Diamond and Pearl was the next one, but that was on DS. So it can't be Pokemon. Well, it can't be mainline Pokemon games unless there are some spin-offs on there, but we didn't really play the spin-off, and we both played it. All right, I'm narrowing it down though. I'm just doing I'm answering a bunch of questions for myself just by talking out loud.
Yeah.
I've been asking.
Yeah, the hat question was a good question, actually.
Yeah, because that eliminated a ton of franchises. Thanks, Justin Davis, if you're listening, and Bill Trinan, just because I love you. So let me think of what other franchises there were. Let me just go ahead and ask, is this like a Nintendo IP?
No.
Or here, how about this? No, it's not?
No.
Oh, well, crap. All right, so it's not a Nintendo IP. It appeared on Game Boy Advance. Oh, man. All right. What the crap?
For
It's
some reason, I wasn't actively going out trying to pick one that was super hard, but it was what game am I gonna choose? You know what? Whoa. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, and then it was maybe it's a little too difficult, but we played this, so
yeah, I think it's gonna have to come to me. I don't know, but
yeah.
A Game Boy Advance game that's not a mainline Nintendo game, or even just a Nintendo game really in general. Maybe I need to narrow it down by genre. Is this a side-scrolling game?
Shoot. It has some side-scrolling elements, I guess. Not really.
Okay.
But there are maybe some. It's more. It's not. I wouldn't consider it like a platforming, side-scrolling kind of game.
Okay. Is this a puzzle game?
No.
Okay.
That was question 11.
So, I mean, there wasn't any 3D games though on,
Not really.
there's no 3D games, but it's not a traditional, it's not it's not a 2D side-scrolling game in that sense. It's not a puzzle game. What other genres are there? There's, third-person shooter, but it can't be a third-person shooter. There's a game like Tetris, but what would Tetris be? That would be it's
a puzzle game, kind of.
Yeah. And so I'm trying to think of maybe games like that. Is it? Because if Tetris or something like that is a puzzle game, it can't be that. Is it?
It's like my Captain Toad.
Yeah, that was tricky. Or what was mine? Happy Home Designer. It was
yeah. I've never played that either.
Yeah, that's when we made the new rule. That I think that we had to have both played it or something, or it had to be so famous that it's oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. What's some franchises, or is this game part of a licensed IP?
Yes.
So okay,
It's like a well-known licensed franchise.
Like a Star Wars is licensed,
right.
Okay, so it's not like a one-off obscure title. Okay. What games would we have played that would be something like that? We do have Star Wars, we have Jurassic Park, we have...
Oh man, if you get this, you're gonna be a hero. Gonna be a hero.
Is it a game based on like a movie? Like
Based on a movie? No.
okay. Oh my
That was
gosh.
question 13.
That's question 13. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. I hope I'm not doing too like much dead air for people. Leave comments down below if you think you got it. Like
Yeah,
maybe
it's
I
gonna be
need to correct
challenging.
it. I'm gonna try to think of the perspective of the audience, like what the audience would be asking. Like we need to narrow this down to like what genre it is. So, is this a shooting game?
No.
And you kind of said it's not a platformer, but maybe it is a platformer. It's just not a 2D platformer. We said it's not puzzle. We said it's not shooting. Is this a simulation game?
No.
Okay, so
That was 15.
It's not like Harvest Moon. It's not Sims. It's
Got
not
5 questions left.
It's not any Mario games. It's not like any Nintendo games. Is this? Is this a fast game?
Fast game.
You got to go fast in this game.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay. So it's a slower paced game, all right. So it's not
like it's like not too fast, not too slow.
All right.
Right, it's like right.
Like you wouldn't consider this a fast game.
No.
Like for example, F-Zero.
No.
Which we know for sure it's not.
Oh,
okay. Or Sonic the Hedgehog.
No. That was 16.
That was 16. We're getting down to the wire, and I'm honestly not really too close.
Yeah.
Is this? Does this franchise appear in anything else besides video games?
Yes.
Oh, but it's not movie. Then what is it? Oh crap! If it's not a it has to be like based on a television show? Maybe Is this game based on a television show?
Yes. That was 18 though.
Oh gosh, what television show? Oh man, what?
This could be like this is.
Because I have a question, I have to guess the game.
Yeah.
19's another question, then 20 is the game.
Yeah. So you gotta use this.
I'm thinking something like Nickelodeon. Like,
yeah.
It's gotta be like a Nickelodeon game that we were playing. Like,
you're cold. I'm just gonna say is you got one question left. You're cold there.
Okay. Cold. Oh man, what's like? I mean, because I have to think like if it's a TV show, and Nickelodeon's cold, I guess. All right. Maybe Cartoon Network. I would think it'd have to be a cartoon game because it is like that pixel art base. But then you do have games that are just like weird and like try to be detailed or something like with that pixel art base. Like you do have like those like, I don't know, games. What TV shows were we watching? I mean, I don't know if we played like any, I mean, South Park's a big game. But we weren't watching South Park we were watching South Park at the time, but we weren't like, I don't remember playing any games that were South Park. You have Nickelodeon. What other TV shows do you have that we would have loved or that we would have played? Oh gosh.
Let's bring it home.
All right. All right, Damon. Is this a Cartoon Network game?
Cartoon Network. I would say it's not a Cartoon Network game. It's not developed by like Cartoon Network. It's not a show that's made by Cartoon Network. But yes, you're very warm with the Cartoon Network though, by the way.
Maybe Disney. Oh, maybe Disney. In the sense of
Cartoon Network is super, super warm, but that was question 19 if that was.
Yeah.
So.
Is this, I don't even know like what the name of the game would be, but question 20. Is this Mickey Mouse Game Boy Advance?
Mickey Mouse Game Boy Advance? No, it's not.
Oh, alright. Well, everyone, be sure to submit your guesses right now. Click, 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 click. Pause the video. Alright, Zach, what is the game?
The game is Dragon Ball Z.
Oh!
The Legacy of Goku.
Oh, man.
Do you remember that little game?
I do.
It was a fun little game. It was so cool for the time, and it was like, we loved Dragon Ball Z back then, and
Yeah.
It was pretty well received and a fun little action role-playing adventure sort of game. But
Yeah.
it was pretty hard and like you'd have to, but if you would have like narrowed it down and like asked maybe like, is it an
Well, that's,
anime or something like
yeah.
that?
I wasn't even thinking the anime route. I was thinking, cause I always said, like, we used to play like a Rugrats game, and they had like that Mickey Mouse side-scrolling game, or like DuckTales. I was kind of thinking in that area.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I'm sorry, audience, I didn't prep you up more for that, but let me know if you're like even thinking like anime or something like in that direction.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was a good one.
Hmm.
That was fun, cause the fun thing about that, even though I didn't get it, it was fun to like try to narrow it down, like to like, alright, is this based on a show? Is this like just kind of
Yeah.
going through the process of trying to narrow it down that way?
You were getting close. Yeah. If you had a few more questions, you probably could have got it because you were
Yeah.
like starting to like think and work about like getting it. Like, what could it possibly be? Because is it based on
Yeah.
TV? And then
A
the
big,
Cartoon Network thing I said was kind of warm because they do have like that anime block on the Cartoon Network,
yeah.
like Toonami or something, where they show like Dragon Ball Z Kai and all that sort of stuff. So,
Yeah. I need to watch more Dragon Ball Z Super, and the new, like, the
yeah.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse games on PS4 look so fun. I
Yeah.
think they do anyway.
There was a new
Um,
one coming out for 3DS too here soon.
yeah. Fusions, which looks so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pick that up. Yeah, let us know if you guessed correctly, and thank you so much for listening to Koppai Podcast. We hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to like, share, and review, and subscribe to your favorite podcast service to get updated on when we post. Some weeks with school starting back up, we like last week we took a week off, but we posted like the Patreon episode and stuff, or like the previously Patreon exclusive episode that was our special. We may have to post those every once in a while as the school year gets busy, but hopefully soon we'll have the NX reaction, and yeah, any weeks that are especially slow if we're busy with school, we may have to take a week off, but please do continue to support us, and we'll try to always have a consistent week to week upload. And we always are on Twitter. We'll always tweet at you and talk to you. So be sure to follow us on Twitter at Koppai Gaming. Follow us on Facebook at Koppai Gaming, Instagram at Koppai Gaming, or individually, I'm at Kazrisk, Kazrisk, and Zach on Twitter is at Zachrisk, Zakrisk. And so you can find us there. But yeah,
Indeed.
what a great episode. That was fun.
Yes, it was.
Until next time.
Cool.